Good evening, this is Chamot Fernando bringing you the news roundup.
The top story on Gold FM.
Water supplies will be suspended from today until 10th of April across several regions. According to National Water Supply and Drainage Board, 3-hour cuts will occur every other day between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. in Batharamulla, Pamankada, Vallavatta and Niyanavala. The board also stated that Padukka, Homagama, Palanavatta and Panipitiya face a 24-hour disruption starting at 8 p.m. today, followed by 3 days of supply. Officials linked this decision to a rapid decline in water levels at the Kalatuava and Labugama reservoirs. Chairman of the board, Chandana Bandara, said that certain areas that previously received a 24-hour water supply will face restrictions. Houses located in elevated areas may receive very little water or none at all, and upper floors of 2-story houses may also experience shortages. He said that consumers will inevitably face inconvenience due to this situation. However, he added that if these essential measures are not taken now, conditions would worsen significantly within the next 2 weeks.
This is the local news on Gold FM.
The Cabinet Committee tasked with maintaining public services discussed the possibility of state employees working online on the 16th and 17th of this month. This was discussed during the meeting chaired by Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya virtually yesterday. Additionally, authorities scheduled energy management awareness programs for schools between the 7th and 9th. Discussions also focused on operating universities online where possible. Separately, President Anurukumara Dissanayake met with senior officials from the Ministry of Agriculture today to secure consistent fertilizer supplies for farmers amid the ongoing Middle East conflict. The President's media division stated that the discussion focused on alternative strategies to overcome potential import disruptions caused by the regional crisis. The Mount Lavinia Magistrates Court ordered the remand of former State Minister Sivanesh Suresh Chandrakanthan alias Pillayan. Previously held by the CID under detention orders, the suspect appeared in court today over the alleged disappearance of Eastern University Vice-Chancellor in 2006. The magistrate directed that the suspect remain in custody until the Attorney General provides further instructions. The Colombo Chief Magistrate remanded former Sri Lankan Airlines Chief Executive Officer Kapila Chandrasena until the 17th of this month over the alleged Airbus bribery scandal. The court refused a bail application, noting that no exceptional circumstances were presented to justify the suspect's release. Investigations continue into allegations of bribery surrounding the procurement of Airbus aircraft for the national carrier. Further, the court issued open warrants for the arrest of Shamindra Rajapaksa, son of former Minister Chamal Rajapaksa, and Priyanka Niyamali Vijayanayake, the wife of Kapila Chandrasena. Both individuals are named as suspects in the case. The Controller General of Immigration and Emigration received instructions to arrest the suspects immediately upon any attempt to enter Sri Lanka. The Ministry of Education issued a circular regarding the maintenance of discipline within schools following observations by the court. The directive, based on the Supreme Court order issued for a fundamental rights petition in 2016, stipulates that no physical or psychological harm should be inflicted on any child as means of punishment or for any other reason. It further stated that there will be zero tolerance for any form of corporal punishment and warns that perpetrators will be dealt with in terms of the law.
Now for some news in brief.
The final rites of late former Minister Mahinda Wijesekara will take place at 4 p.m. on Saturday at the Mathura Crematorium.
The business news on Gold FM.
The all-share price index of the Colombo Stock Exchange closed at 21,117.42 points after gaining 51.24 points today. S&P SL20 index, however, ended at 5,875.69 points, following a 28.41 point loss. Turnover totaled 1.7 billion rupees.
International news on Gold FM.
French President Emmanuel Macron said today that it would be unrealistic to launch a military operation to force open the Strait of Hormuz. His comments came after US President Donald Trump challenged US allies to work towards reopening it. During a trip to South Korea, he said, quote, "Some people defend the idea of freeing the Strait of Hormuz by force via a military operation, a position sometimes expressed by the United States, although it has varied," unquote.
Entertainment news on Gold FM.
Fremantle's new documentary series, The Michael Jackson Story, produced by Emmy Award-winning 72 Films, has been acquired by multiple global territories, including France, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, and the Netherlands and the Middle East. The series features rare intimate archive footage and revelatory interviews with those closest of the late pop icon.
Sports news on Gold FM.
Sri Lankan cricketer Nuwan Tushara filed a plaint before the Colombo District Court today. This is requesting an order directing the Sri Lanka Cricket to issue a no objection certificate, enabling him to participate in Indian Premier League 2026 and other international Premier League tournaments. Upon consideration of the plaint, it was fixed for hearing on the 9th of April. Sri Lanka Cricket President Shammi Silva, Secretary Bandula Dissanayake, Treasurer Sujiva Godaliyadda and CEO Ashley De Silva are named as the plaint's defendants. That's it from the news roundup. Have a good night.